Some drivers, New York City's congestion pricing plan starts June 30th. The controversial plan will charge a fee to enter Manhattan's central business district, which the MTA is now calling the Congestion Relief Zone.
While some discounts and exemptions will be available, several organizations have filed lawsuits in response to the plan. Joining us now to discuss is Bhairavi Desai, Executive Director of the New York Taxi Workers Alliance. Welcome. Good to hear from you this morning. So let me ask you this. What is your reaction to this plan, now knowing that the official start date is June 30th?
It cannot come than a worse time for yellow cab drivers. You know, the summer is already really slow. Some months in August, in Manhattan feels like a ghost town. And with this third tax on taxi fares, we know ridership is going to come down. So it feels like it's going to be a pretty devastating summer.
How extreme will the impact be on taxi drivers?
Well, just to give you a sense, I mean, since COVID, taxi trips are still down by 50%. And that's even though 40% of the medallions are not even operational on the streets, meaning they have no vehicle attached to them. So with the third tax, you know, because taxis already have 50 cents, they've been collecting since 2009, $2.50 they've been collecting since 2019. So this will be the third one now of $1.25 per trip. Ridership is expected to drop as much as 6%. You know, drivers are already working 6 to 7 days a week, 10 to 12 hours a day. They cannot work more to make up for these losses.
So with all the points that you've just made there, how does the New York Taxi Workers Alliance, how do they respond to this plan?
You know, we really tried to appeal to the MTA. Even the mayor stood up for us. The mayor's come out in support of an exemption. During the MTA board vote, the deputy mayor, Mary Joshi, said that the city's most concerned about the impact on yellow cabs. Well, Assembly member Jessica Gonzalez Rojas has introduced a bill in Albany that would exempt the second tax, or I should say repeal the second tax that went into effect in 2019. Basically saying to the MTA, if you're going to add this third one, at least mitigate the impact by doing something about one of the existing taxes. This is something that the deputy mayor has also come out in support of. So we plan to work with the city and the state to really prevent what we think could be a massive crisis here.
And when you bring that up to the MTA, what is their response? And what is the state's response as far as moving what you just said along faster, sooner than later?
You know, part of the MTA's response, which I'm not sure I buy, but their response was they couldn't do much about this new tax because they would have to go back to the federal government. Well, the second tax, which we're asking for them to repeal, can be done so by the state legislature and the governor herself. And so the MTA knows these numbers. The MTA itself has said that they expect ridership to come down. And so we expect them to work with us during this round. This is a tax that can be repealed, and their boss, the governor, can do this herself.
Bhairavi Desai, Executive Director of the New York Taxi Workers Alliance, thank you so much for taking some time to talk to us this morning.
Thank you.